Hey everybody, Chill the Beast here with GoGaming once again, and I'm here for another Crack the Pack. Today we're going back in time a little bit, or we're going to a different timeline rather. We're opening Dragons of Tarkir, alright? I think this is the first pack of Dragons of Tarkir I've ever opened, which is weird because I'm a big fan of legendary creatures. I like to play Commander, so I like to build decks around legendary creatures. So, without further ado, let's enjoy Dragons of Tarkir. Oops, wrong side. Dragons of Tarkir. It starts with resupply. Cost 6. 1 mana must be white. And it's an instant. You gain 6 life. Draw a card. Not too sure what I'd do with that. Probably gain 6 life and draw a card. Hand of Salumgar. It costs 1 and a black mana. It costs 1 mana and a black. Let me figure out a better way to say that. And it's a 2/1 creature. It has Death Touch. That means if it ever deals damage to any creature, it's gonna die. No matter what. Tarkir Nemesis costs 5 and a blue. And it's a creature. It's a 6/5 creature. And it has Defender as well as Megamorph for 6 and a blue. So you can Megamorph it and then flip it, and it will come in with 1+1/+1 counter on it. Servant of the Scale. It's a creature. It's a 0/0 creature that costs 1 green mana. So let's see. Servant of the Scale enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. When Servant of the Scale dies, put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the number of +1 counters on Servant of the Scale. Pretty cool. It's like Amplify, I believe it was. Amplify, the ability where artifacts get +1/+1s and then they transfer them when they die. But it's very creature based. And of course you want to put counters on this long before it dies. Fate Forgotten. Costs 2 and a white, and it's an instant. Exile target artifact or enchantment. Flatten. Costs 3 and a blue, and it's an instant with target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. I think those might be my favorite black effects. Just the outright making you weaker and possibly killing you effects. Those are probably my favorite. Ancient Carp costs 4 and a blue. It's a creature, a 2/5 creature, vanilla creature. There's nothing about it, no abilities. Here's Pacifism, maybe my favorite aura altogether. It costs 1 and a white. It has Enchant Creature. Enchanted creature can't block or attack, and I think I like the art on this the best. Pretty cool. Epic Confrontation. It's a sorcery. It costs 1 and a green. Target creature you control gets +1/+2 until end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control, which means they both deal damage to each other. Deal damage equal to their power to each other. Here's Cunning Breeze Dancer. This creature is one of those dragons of Tarkir. It costs 4, a white and a blue, and that's flying. Oh, and it's a 4/4 creature. Sorry about that. That's important. And that's flying. And it has whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Cunning Breeze Dancer gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it's gonna be bigger and bigger. And at the point where you're at 6 mana, that next turn, you're most likely casting a lot of spells. Hopefully, you got some non-creatures to go in there. That was our first uncommon, by the way. So let's take an Explosive Vegetation. Not a new card, but the art's cool. It costs 3 and a green, and a sorcery. You search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped. Then you shuffle your library. Pretty cool. You need this for your dragons. Round 4 mana, it's time to find your lands. Find some extra lands if you need them too. Then we have Shield High Dragon. Costs 5 and a white. Of course, this is another dragon. It's a 3/3 with flying and lifelink, as well as Megamorph for 5 and 2 whites. So if you can wait one more turn, you can put it down, face down, then morph it for extra 2. For an extra +1/+1 counter. +1/+1 counters matters, guys. Alright, our rare. We have Dramoka's Command. It's an instant. It costs green and a white because it's aligned with Dramoka. And you can choose 2 of the 4 abilities. Let's read them all. Prevent all damage target instant or sorcery spell would deal this turn. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Or target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. A lot of good things you can do with this, and especially since it's the big dragon set. You're gonna need all these abilities. Let's see, and we have a foil. This is our first foil in a while. We have Resupply. It's an instant. Costs 5 and a white. You gain 6 life. You draw a card. So that's the first card that we had for this one, actually. So we have the non-foil, and we have the foil. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? And of course, we have our forest. We have our morph overlay. Just so you can remember what a morph creature is. Just so you can remember. Alright, so let's take a look at our cards again. Which card would you guys pick for your standard deck? Which one would you choose unlimited in the draft? Or would you put any of these in your commander deck if you could only pick one? Let's go through them again. Here's our forest. Trying to sneak out of here. We have our foil resupply. Dramoka's Command. Shield Eye Dragon. Honestly, I might pick Shield Eye Dragon. I like abilities like Morph, but I've never gotten them to work, so I'm kind of dead set on trying to get Morph to happen. With Cunning Breeze Dancer. That's a very close second. Very close second. Epic Confrontation. Pacifism. Ancient Carp. Flatten. Fate Forgotten. Servant of the Scale. Again, that's a close second as well. I would love to make that work. Durgar Nemesis. Handus Lumgar. And then our non-foil resupply. Which card would you guys pick? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to buy a pack and get a shout out, check out our Amazon wishlist below, which has different booster packs that we'd love to open for you guys, as well as leave a comment in the purchase and we'll give you a shout out. Alright? Check you guys next week.